So about me, I'm a Piscean. I'm also a therapist to my friends.
Bro, bro.
If you start from a point that I want to get into Bollywood, that's why I'm making content, then it's really hard. Content is such a great tool for me to explore so many more new things in my life. अगर मेरे को कोई challenge या फिर कोई opportunity बहुत uncomfortable feel कराती है ना, जिससे मुझे डर लगता है थोड़ा सा, I do it. There is no synergy between a creator and a brand because 10 layers, 10 तो companies आ गई बीच में.
Hello and welcome to Influence Adda. This is Karna. Year 2020 was tough for all of us, and 2021 hasn't been easy either. But thankfully, we had Vishnu Kaushal who channeled our anger into highly relatable videos. In today's episode, we'll be tracing Vishnu's journey from him uploading his first video to launching his own merchandise. Thank you for joining us today, Vishnu. It's such a pleasure to have you here with us.
It's a pleasure to be here. I am super excited. I'm really a little bit nervous, but I'm very excited.
So am I. Introvert.
Lovely.
So in your video, what does it mean to be a page? In your very recent video, you mentioned that you quit your job in Delhi to move to Chandigarh to make videos for a living, right? So can you tell me what was that experience like? How did your parents react? And what kind of challenges did you face?
So I quit my job in Chandigarh to move to Delhi. And that was so I was working in a startup, which was a ginger ale startup, the beverage company, and I was doing social media and marketing for them. And मैं काफी time से videos बना रहा हूँ. I've been making videos since I think 2015, 2016 से, and I really like this is something that like is actually my passion. Like I don't know like to call it that really because I don't really exactly know what it means. Like, I don't know how to define passion really. But if there's something that I just love doing and just makes me feel like at ease and at peace, it's this. So I've been doing that for a while, and I was doing that when I was working in that startup as well. So I got this opportunity to go to Delhi, and someone spotted me and they called me there for an audition, which I bombed. I was so bad at it. I was really bad. So मैं वहाँ गया, audition दिया, and somehow the guy who was auditioning me liked me. He was like, you know what, his name is Santu Mishra. So he was like, you know what, you did not perform well, but I feel that you will be good here. You will do something nice. So he hired me for this thing. So I had a choice to make, like, do I keep this safe job and make a career in social media marketing, or I go there and do this, which is like very unstable. Content creation wasn't really a like a career path where you could get a job in. And like me coming from Panchkula, I could never think that I would get paid by a company to make videos kind of thing, right? So yeah, I mean, that was and so I quit my job there. I was like, you know what do I have to lose? I'm really young. Even if I make a mistake, it's okay. What I will lose like 1 year of my life, but that's okay. I'm 22, 21. I was 21 then. Yeah. So I was like, let's go. So that's how.
Okay. And how supportive were your parents, and how are your parents in real life? Are they as you portray them in your videos?
No, of course. Like in my videos, it's a little exaggeration of like how they really are. But like it's like I pick something from what they do very like normally. Like of course they're not funny. I have to make that thing funny, right? So when my mother is like scolding me, she's not being funny. She's scolding me. She's very angry. It's just how I try to like give a funny angle to it and like be like, oh, you know what? It's actually funny for a third person who's seeing this. This actually might be funny. So and because like a lot of like most Punjabi जितने families के बच्चे होते हैं, they go through very similar things like shagun वाली thing. Like जाते हुए हर पंजाबी हाउस होल्ड में स्पेसिफिकली लड़ाई होती है उसमें कि मतलब शगुन मैं दूंगी, शगुन तू देंगी, इतना शगुन नहीं देना, इतना देना है, बहुत लड़ाई होती है. And that's always been funny to me. I mean, for them it's not funny. For them it's like very like a matter of life and death. But for me, like looking there, I'm like, that's quite funny. So I mean, they're not as, but I exaggerate a little. But yeah.
So your first video that went viral was the most annoying questions that people ask about quarantine, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, one of the few, like there was one of the few
Okay.
videos that I got
Right. Okay. And it garnered 1.3 million views then. But what next? Once you go viral as a content creator, how do you keep that momentum going?
Hmm. Yeah, with Reels specifically, it's relatively easier to go viral now. It's like it's
Right.
never been in the life eternity of internet. It's never been
Hmm.
easier to go viral. But the thing is that a lot of people lose out on that attraction because they don't have any follow-up plan. Also, they
Right.
are still exploring themselves, and I don't blame them. I don't blame a lot of people. With me, what happened
Hmm.
is that by the time I got viral, I had so many videos ready to go live. Like
Hmm.
I've been making so many videos in the lockdown on TikTok and other platforms that when Reels came, I had like 70 videos ready. So when one video went viral, I had another one too, which I knew would perform good because it performed relatively okay. Because
Hmm.
like when you have 20,000 followers, also like you still get a idea of this video is better than this video, video is better than this video. Like you get a little understanding, not on that magnitude,
Hmm.
but a little bit of understanding.
Hmm.
So for me, it was like because I had been doing this for so long, like when I got the opportunity, I just kept uploading every day, and people were like, "Oh, he's uploading videos every day. Start liking me,
Hmm.
start loving me, and start following me." So I think that's very important for you to that's how it is, yeah. Like with content, like you are gonna eventually see. It's very easy to go viral. It's much easier to go viral. It's very, very, very incredible. I can't emphasize enough. It's really hard to sustain that thing. It's a struggle every day, every single day. It's a
Hmm.
and literally the biggest social digital media influencers will tell you that it's very hard to sustain the following because there are so many people who are creating great content at the same
Hmm.
time, right?
Right.
Now but if you get into that thinking that वो मुझसे अच्छा बना रहा है वो मुझसे अच्छी बना रही है ये वो you will never be able to. So just the thing is to just do your thing so well
Hmm.
that when you get the opportunity you have the resources to go all in, like just do your thing so well. Like
Right.
do not कोई अच्छा बना रहा है अच्छा है यार. Internet, I
Hmm.
always like to think that internet is a big cake, very huge cake, and everyone can have as many cake pieces as they want to. And if you like keep looking at someone else's plate, you're just gonna miss out on your cake. Just do your thing. Like just do your thing. Do not like everyone else. They're doing their thing. They're famous. They're
Hmm.
getting attraction because they're doing their thing. They are being
Hmm. Hmm.
themselves. And it's very hard to be yourself, being authentic. A word that's like really thrown around. It's very hard to be
Right.
authentic. It's very, very hard to be authentic because being authentic means that you understand yourself first. Most
Hmm.
people don't even know their favorite color, and
Hmm.
that's not to say that like I'm not saying like I it took me so long to understand that my favorite color is not something I have to pick and stick with all my life. It can change. Like a
Hmm.
simple understanding of that, who you are, what kind of all these things about yourself, and that's how you be authentic.